Why do INFJs, the rarest and arguably the most emotionally intense of all personality types, often find themselves rejected by the very people they love the most? Despite their depth, loyalty, and quiet intensity, INFJs are often misunderstood. And when it comes to love, their hearts are left shattered more often than you'd expect. Today, we're diving deep into the 10 reasons why INFJs are rejected by people they love, and why it hurts so much more for them than anyone else. 1. They're emotionally intense. INFJs love deeply, passionately, completely. But for many people, this level of emotional intensity can feel overwhelming. INFJs don't do casual attachment. They bond on a soul level, but not everyone is ready or willing for that depth of emotional intimacy. Sometimes people run from what they don't understand. 2. They reveal themselves slowly. INFJs are guarded. They rarely open up quickly. They test the emotional waters before diving in. And because of this slow reveal, potential partners may feel disconnected or confused. People may interpret this as disinterest even when the INFJ is deeply in love. Ironically, their attempt to protect their heart often ends up pushing people away. 3. They overanalyze everything. INFJs are thinkers and feelers, which means their minds never stop racing, especially in relationships. They pick apart every text, every conversation, every silence. And in doing so, they may unintentionally create tension, doubt, or emotional distance. What they see as insight, others may perceive as overthinking or mistrust. 4. They want soul-deep connection. For an INFJ, surface-level relationships are unbearable. They want to know your fears, your dreams, your past trauma, and the things you don't say out loud. But not everyone is ready to go that deep. People who are used to light, easygoing dynamics may feel emotionally exposed or even judged by the INFJ's penetrating insight. 5. They mirror others too well. INFJs are natural empaths. They unconsciously mirror the emotions and needs of those they care about. But in doing so, they can lose themselves. Their partners may feel like they're dating a reflection, not a real person. This creates confusion and sometimes rejection because the INFJ is unknowingly hiding their own authentic self. 6. They have high standards. INFJs often have a vision of what love should look like. They crave an ideal, almost spiritual connection, and they don't settle. This can unintentionally put pressure on the people they love. Even if it's never spoken, the INFJ's silent expectations can make others feel inadequate or afraid they'll never measure up. 7. They need solitude. While INFJs love deeply, they also need time alone to recharge. In a relationship, this can feel like mixed signals. One day they're all in, and the next they're withdrawn, quiet, and distant. Some partners interpret this need for solitude as detachment or loss of interest, when it's really just the INFJ needing to breathe. 8. They sense things before they happen. INFJs often have a sixth sense about relationships. They can feel things shifting before there are any outward signs. Sometimes they preemptively pull away to avoid getting hurt. Or worse, they self-sabotage what could have worked out, just because they think rejection is coming. And in doing so, they unintentionally cause the very thing they feared. 9. They struggle to express needs. INFJs are excellent at caring for others, but terrible at asking for care themselves. They often suppress their needs, assuming their partner should just know. When those needs go unmet, resentment quietly builds and communication breaks down. Their partner may not even realize the INFJ is unhappy until it's too late. 10. They're attracted to emotionally unavailable people. Here's the hardest truth. INFJs are often drawn to people they can fix, heal, or understand. They fall for emotional puzzles, not stable partners. But this dynamic almost always ends in rejection. The people they love either can't reciprocate the depth, or they never intended to in the first place. And the INFJ is left wondering why love always feels like a one-sided journey. If you're an INFJ, let this be a reminder. Your depth isn't a flaw. Your heart isn't too much. You just love in a world that's afraid of vulnerability. But somewhere out there, Someone is looking for exactly the kind of love you give. Which of these reasons hit home for you? Let us know in the comments. Know in the